Hello everybody, Jardis here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a follow-up to a previous video I did. If you all have been keeping track of my channel, which by the way I have reached over 100 subscribers, thank you very much, you guys are awesome. I never expected that many. But anyway, in a previous video I showed you how to get to the not-so-secret jumping puzzle diving goggles using a specific shortcut. Well, at the end of that particular video, I never showed you on how to do the actual dive itself. The reason why I did that was because at the time there were several videos showing how to do the diving goggles for this particular dive, and I didn't think it was necessary. However, I have received several requests of me showing how to do this particular dive. It is one of the most difficult dives in the game, and it is required in order to get a specific achievement that can earn you a mastery point. Okay, now to do this dive, what you are going to want to do is know that you are going to be wanting to dive off in this area. However, a lot of people just seem to grab the goggles and just dive right off, but that is a rather risky approach, because if you hit any of the obstacles on the way down before you hit the water, you most likely will die. But there is a unique trick in order to do this particular dive. Now once you get up here, what you're going to want to do in order to start this trick is have your character facing this beam right here. You go right up to it, kind of like this. Now while facing this beam, what you're going to want to do is back up towards this area. But you're not going to want to go too far. You're going to want to probably be about here, right in line between the diving goggles and this beam right here, the one that's kind of sort of inward a little bit right here. If you notice, there's a bit of a cross section here, and this beam towards where we're going to dive. Okay, now before I go further, at this point, it is not recommended that you do this trick with a Vindicator or a Mirage or any other specialization that alters the method of the dodge roll, because from here what you're going to want to do after you put on the goggles, you're going to want to dodge roll backwards from here. Now if you're on a Vindicator or a Mirage, for example, their dodges don't exactly behave like normal, so you're going to want to change out your traits a little bit if you're on a character like that. So here we go. We're just going to hit the dodge roll key from here, and bada bing bada boom. And that is how you do the dive. You can even get this chest, but that doesn't really mean anything. It's just an extra bonus. Now, there is a glitch in the system that even after you complete a successful dive, you may or may not receive the notification saying that you got the achievement. If that's the case, after you do a successful dive, what you're going to want to do is go to your achievements, and in the search engine here, type up dive. And scroll down, because I have it completed. You want to look for Dive Master, and you want to see if Krita diving point number 8 has been marked. If it has been marked, then you've received it. If the green check mark is not here, then unfortunately you're going to have to do the dive again. But again, as I said before, there is a glitch that makes it so that sometimes when you do a successful dive, the notification that usually pops up over here will not show. But as long as that green check mark shows up in this part where it says diving point number 8, then you've gotten it, and you can move on to the other diving points in order to get this particular achievement. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Feel free to share this information with anybody else who's having difficulty with this particular dive, and I will see you again in the next video. Until then, happy gaming. If I can stop jumping. Laters.